Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Mega Man X4 for the Sony PlayStation 1. In the last episode, we beat Slash Beast and Web Spider. And now we've been summoned by the Colonel, who now wants to kill us for whatever reason. As soon as I come out of the pause menu, he's gonna start fighting me. We need to jump over all these projectiles, and we need to hit him with fully charged shots. We also want to be in the air when he teleports in and out, preferably when he teleports back out and shows up again. That way I don't get hit with the sword. I want to be in the air when he shows up from teleporting, so that way I don't get hit. Sometimes he'll teleport all the way to the side after he shows up again. Sometimes he won't. You do want to be careful and pay attention to what he does. Sometimes he'll block your shots too. But if you know what you're doing, you should be able to damage him. Like, see? He teleported there instead of going to the side. It's only when he's not dashing that he can actually hit you. Like, he went through me, he didn't deal any damage. And I can just get one more hit on him. There we go. If you watch what I did and paid attention, you'll know when to shoot him, when not to shoot him, when to be in the air. You'll do fine. Impressive. But the result won't be the same next time. Until then, Colonel! Yeah, that doesn't finish off Colonel for good, though, unfortunately. We will see him again, more than likely. In the meantime, let's go ahead and save our game. That way we never have to do that battle again. And from here, we can go ahead and continue. I'm going to treat the intro stage as one stage, much like I did in Mega Man 7 and 8. Which means I only do one Maverick this time. But it's going to be an interesting Maverick. We're going to be facing Split Mushroom. I finally remembered the guy's name. He occupies a laboratory and will attack whoever visits there. Alright, we are now going to the Biolaboratory, and we need to be careful as we go up these stairs, because enemies will be hitting us. And I need to fully charge my weapon. And if this guy would leave me alone, I would be able to hit him. There we go. You need to make sure that you have a fully charged shot whenever these guys show up, or else these guys will be a total thorn in your side. So always charge up your X-Buster before moving on, and I did not ask you to hover, game. And these things fly in and out and try to shoot you. And you tried to hit me. Stop hitting me! Good grief. You can dash through this part and make it a little faster, but it'll be a little harder to react to things along the way. And now, we need to really... Yeah, we need to get hit. Yeah, that's the thing we need to do. We need to make sure that we have fully charged shots, and we need to watch out for these guys when they pass by, so that way we don't get hit. Really. And here you want to make sure that you slide off the walls there. Hold right on the wall and then just keep holding right as you drop it. That way you land here. Just like in the first three games, you can do wall jumps just by holding the control pad towards the wall and pressing X repeatedly. The jump button repeatedly. And you can also hold the control pad towards the wall to slide down it. Makes getting around a little easier sometimes. And now, we have this area to deal with. We have these ladybug robots that will travel along the corridors here. And we do have these flower robots that will grow back whenever we shoot them down. So we want to get past, make our move, and then get past them. And you know what? I think it's better if I just went this way, so that way I didn't have to deal with any of the ladybug enemies repeatedly. No, it's time to take less hits and try to get energy. That's really what the time is for. And I got nothing out of that. Now this part we need to be careful. We can't destroy the little drill mechs, but we can make our move once they separate again. As long as you're careful, you can easily get through here. And why did I get hit? Why did I run into that? That was terrible. I'm going to wait for the flower to regrow, and then we can just go up here and to the left. I may lose a life or two here. This is probably the hardest stage we've done thus far. Now this little bug is a mini boss. What you need to do is you want to stand on one of the upper platforms at first. When this thing grows spikes, it will hit the platform underneath. Or the platform that you're standing on, rather. It'll try to do that. When it rockets up to you, you want to get out of the way. Try to shoot it down. And then... yeah. You just want it to just spawn those spikes out of his back. And then you want to get down there and shoot it as much as you can. Thankfully, the X-Buster is more than adequate. And as long as you keep using fully powered up X-Buster shots, you don't need to worry about running out of platforms. Well, that and get a few extra shots in, but shouldn't be too hard of a boss. Anyway, we are now at Biolaboratory Area 2, and we need to be careful here as well, because we have a bunch of new enemies here, such as these guys that just bounce down the stairs. Thankfully, I can easily sidestep them. We have these things shooting at us now. These things aren't fun either. They'll just continue to shoot at you until you get past them. And you want to stay away from this thing. You may have to just brute force your way through just to get away from that spike thing that chases you from behind. But if you can get through here... oh, that was fun. That's not what I wanted to do. I wonder if I can just lose a life and just restart in this room. Yeah, I can. Let's try this again. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. You want to get on top of that part of the corridor when it comes down, and then you want to wall kick up here to this heart tank that I just picked up. Thankfully, that's the only thing that you need to worry about grabbing. And in case you're above or below these things, after their platform that they bring down come down, they will come at you. And you can't destroy them, so you're better off just avoiding them completely. Now we're on an elevator. We need to destroy these flower robots so that way they don't fire at us. And that doesn't happen. Thankfully, I managed to stay away from that thing. And now, we need to not get crushed on these things. Dash here. Dash here. Try not to be crushed. There we go. It's better to be shot here than to be crushed here. And once we go up here, we'll have one last opportunity to get health and weapon energy, but I think we should be good here. Yeah, we should be good here. I know I don't have a lot of energy for the E-Tank, but I think I can manage. Also, I need to use Lightning Web. That reminds me. I just now realized why the weapon select screen when you pause the game gave me a hard time. You can't just highlight it. You have to highlight it, then press X. None of the other Mega Man games up to this point did this. So I honestly wonder why it did. Why this happened here. Anyway, time to face Split Mushroom. Are you X? I'm under orders to terminate you. What? Whose orders? Wrong form of whose, X? Take a wild guess. And that's the Sigma logo, so gee, that's some wild guess. So anyway, we want to hit this guy with the Lightning Web so he doesn't create clones. And when we shock him, we can then charge up the X-Buster, hit him on the way down, wait for him to get on the other wall, hit him with Lightning Web, and then just repeat the process. Easy. As long as you time it, you're good. Soul Body accumulates energy and generates an illusion. Enemies will sustain damage if struck by the soul energy. Requires high energy expenditures, however, and will eventually dissipate in time or if it sustains heavy damage. And with that, we have one more hard tank, one more Maverick weapon. I think we're good here. Might as well go ahead and go back to the stage select screen, where I'll go ahead and end this video off. Join me next time, where I take on Cyber Peacock, which is going to be the hardest stage of them all to really get done because of a certain gimmick in the stage. I'll talk about that gimmick more when the time comes in the next video. So join me then, why don't you? Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!